welcome. Today I will be talking about Raphael. Oh wait, not Raphael from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Raphael, the famous Renaissance artist. Even though he is not a cool Ninja Turtle, he definitely has some cowabunga artistic skills. Raphael's full name was Raffaello Sanzio, and he was the youngest of the three great high Renaissance masters. He learned from both Da Vinci and Michelangelo. He was born in a small town in Umbria near Urbina in 1483. He is known as an Italian painter and architect of the High Renaissance. His paintings formulated gestures, facial expressions, poses, and movements that would have cited by generations to come and gave shape to relationships between people, to historical situations, and to appearance of the divine. Raphael was asked to paint articles of faith, figures from the Bible and from classical mythology, gods and goddesses, saints, angels, bearers of message of Christian salvation. This defined the function of his realism. Raphael was a forerunner of the painting of the Catholic counter Reformation. Raphael also worked on series of self-portraits. They depict a reserved and shy man. Raphael died at an early age of 37 in 1520. Solely Madonna. Raphael had painted many paintings of Madonna and Child over the course of his life. It had been said that he had painted 34 paintings of the Madonna and Child. Here's an early painting of the Soli Madonna. It was painted sometime between 1500s and 1504. This painting was influenced by Raphael's teacher, Perugini, who was Raphael's mentor. Madonna and Child with the book. Next, we have one of Raphael's popular painting, Madonna and Child with the book. In this painting, you see the balanced, serene figures are described simply and naturally. The robes of the Virgin have arranged themselves into a triangle, bringing great stability to the picture. You can see a calm, graceful energy seems to flow through the figures, which unites the mother and the child in the unbroken circle of gesture and glances. On the right, the movement springs upward and Christ gazes at his mother. Then it flows down in her mantle and sweeps around her elbow, which build again with the rising curves of the child's knee. At the center of the composition is a volume of daily devotion. It is open to the prayer of the 9th hour of the day, the meditation of the crucifixion and death of Christ. The child is pulling Mary's hand in the book towards him, which is foreseeing accepting false fate while looking up to comfort his mother. If you want to see this beautiful painting of Raphael, you don't have to travel to Europe. It is located at the Norton Simon Museum in Pasadena. Madonna di Granduca. Madonna di Granduca was probably painted in 1505, shortly after Raphael had arrived in Florence. It was painted on medium oil on wood. This painting is located at the Palazzo Pitti in Florence. This painting was said to be somewhat influenced by Leonardo da Vinci. The painting derived its name from the Grand Duke of Tuscany, who used to own it. This piece of art is truly a classic. It is considered as one of the most recognizable examples of the Madonna and the Child. Madonna in the Middle was painted in 1505 to 1506, oil on wood. This scene shows the Virgin with the Christ and Saint John the Baptist in a serene and tender moment. The landscape background is a Tucson setting. The figures in the paintings are arranged in a pyramidal composition. This is what Raphael picked up from Leonardo da Vinci. Raphael also picked up on Leonardo's use of fine to model the figures so that they appear to take actual space within the picture. Unlike Leonardo, Raphael used a lighter color palette that was more in keeping with the palette used by his teacher Bergino. Raphael used aerial perspective to show how the landscape is far away from the viewers. The landscape is filled with graceful curves, and this is connected to the figure through the Madonna's neckline and shoulders, which is also curved softly. Overall, both the physical settings and the subject matters are pleasant to look at. Madonna of the Pink. This painting was made about 1506 to 1507. This scene takes place in the young Virgin Mary's bedchambers in Italian Renaissance palace. She is sitting on a bench at the end of her bed. The brightly lit pale complex of the Virgin and Christ child stands out against the cool, dark interior wall. The arched window is a sunny view with the ruins clinging to the rocky hill. Christ is holding a delicate flower which he offers by his mother. The pink carnation is named after this painting. The flower was a traditional symbol of divine love. In secular portraits, the symbolism friendship, which will also be appropriate here as the Virgin was both the mother and bride of Christ. Raphael was linked the heavenly and earthly worlds of the interior and exterior through the harmonious use of color. This choice of blue, gray, and yellow for the Virgin's clothes may also relate to Leonardo's similarly unorthodox choice of colors. Sistine Madonna. This painting is one of Raphael's most famous works. The painting takes its name from the church of San Sisto in Palazzo, and Raphael painted it as the altarpiece for that church in 1513 to 1514. You can see here two saints that are Saint Sixtus and Saint Barbara. They are saints of Benedict and San Cento Church. The Madonna holds her child as she floats on a swirling carpet of clouds. At the foot of the painting are two angels, cherubs, who gaze in constellations. The cherubs, which are angels here, became popular in a certain celebrity status of their own. They have appeared in various advertisements, campaigns. They have been on stamps, wrapping paper, and postcards. One story is that Raphael based the cherubs on two children that he saw looking into the baker's shop window.